teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. So UNLV's offense comes on the field first today. You get an offensive team coming into this game that's filled with confidence. We talked to them. They're well aware their opponents have given up a lot, and they expect to have a monster offensive game.
Well, Chris, they're going to light up the scoreboard. There's no way around that. This defense is going to have to play collectively the game of their lifetime to have any chance at hanging around.
It's a shotgun run call. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way determining who wins this game.
Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. It's a short completion at the big tight end. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ready, set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Running back with the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. One team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Look up to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that from the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to throw. It's Calandria. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Guns. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down. He does have enough for the first down. The RPO clock to the right. Who's in the clear?
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Those are too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. They'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
here he goes. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air, it's Calandria. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Hand it off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopping cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. So on fourth down now, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pop over the middle. It's important. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Edwards. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Breaks free. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw yet again. And it falls incomplete. An offensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Near the sticks. It's Portman. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown! Crimson Tide! That kind of execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it in college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. shotgun. He'll hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To throw, it's Calandria. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Play action, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they get him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. Still going. It's a foot race. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Off the play fake, look at it pass it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Portland. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back, it's Calandria. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Oh, look at the quick cut. stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Miller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and run.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Going to hand this off. He finds some space.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Portland. They bring him down after a short game there.
Good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Colandrea. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the 1st down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
And they'll stop him after a fairly middle pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They get the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the receiver. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass rush gets home. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looks like is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's second down here. Throwing off play action. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield with the left. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running. Crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. There's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Golden short here in this playoff game on the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled there by the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Dropping back. It's Colandrea. The pass rush closing in. He's got it in the open. He'll earn the first down, but he paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Glover. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm to the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long, they're 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And it's caught. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. He's got room to run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Here we are late in a one-score game. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. In the red area, it's Glover. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Comes down to this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes to the offense. Step up, make a play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He'll throw it now. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. A timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Offense behind the 6 now in second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Took his eyes off the football. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Fires it to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring him down. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Gums. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So tied up after regulation and go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's
fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He's got a man down the middle. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To the air, it's Calandria. Running out of time in the pocket. Molly traveling for a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. And here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they...
Here he goes. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So third down and medium. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal attempt? Looking right, this one caught. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to